Yo, good evening, and welcome to Resistance Fall Man. My name is Josh, and tonight we will be starting off the franchise Resistance Fall Man, Resistance 2 and Resistance 3 tonight. In case y'all don't know, I'm a huge Resistance fan. I'm not talking about Resident Evil Resistance, but I'm actually talking about these Resistance titles that came out for the PS3. And I really wish that they had come out with more games, or at least come out with remasters. But unfortunately, Sony shelved this franchise for the time being. So I'm hoping for a remaster or remake in the future. But today we will be starting off with Resistance Fall of Man, as some of y'all may know. This is the game that started everything, and actually, this is one of the first games that kicked off the PlayStation 3 console release back in like 2006, 2007. But yeah, this was a very memorable game to me. I played this with my brothers co-op as well. But tonight, let's see if we can go solo and we can get as much as we can done. This game was a bit difficult on some of the segments, but I think we'll do okay. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Oh, just seeing the screen again brings me back to the end of my childhood because I think around 2006, 2007, I was just entering middle school at the time. So yeah, this brings back so many memories. Oh, that's kind of loud. Give me 1 second, y'all. Alright, that should be okay. And this game is actually co-op if you have like a person next to you, but unfortunately they never came out with online co-op, um, only couch co-op. But for now we'll go solo. Gonna go to new game. We'll play this on easy because I remember this game being difficult as fuck. Let's go.
The Chimeran threat began in Russia. The origin of the virus is unknown, but its effects were devastating and swift. In the 1930s, reports of biological experiments began leaking out of Russia. Then reports of villages destroyed overnight. Then entire cities. We feared the Russians had developed a weapon of unparalleled power. The truth was far worse. The Chimeras stayed sealed within Russia for over a decade. Then, in 1949, they launched an attack that overwhelmed all of Europe in a matter of weeks. For several months we thought England was safe. But in October of 1950, the Chimera burrowed under the Channel. We had prepared for them, but in 3 months' time, the war was lost. We abandoned the cities to the Chimera and retreated to scattered military bases and outposts. The Chimera had won. On July the 11th, 1951, the Americans launched an assault on the eastern coast of England. On the second wave of that assault was a sergeant named Nathan Hale. The actions of that soldier have become a matter of both scrutiny and myth. What follows are the known events of his life, from July 11th to July the 14th, the day he was last seen. Soldiers had no idea what they would soon be facing. The US government had sealed its borders in 1950. Radio waves and newspapers became state property. Only the highest levels of their government knew the truth. The operation was an exchange. The Americans were bringing supplies and tanks into York. We were giving them our one secret weapon, something we could offer that they couldn't build themselves.
Big ass burrito.
I was the commander of the convoy team that was to meet the US soldiers. We were ambushed in Manchester on the way to the rendezvous. There was no way to warn the Americans. They were on their own in York, fighting an enemy they knew nothing about. We never learnt exactly what happened there. All we know is that Nathan Hale was the sole survivor.
Oh, I love that intro scene. This is the intro that started everything. I will admit, the loading times did take a while though, because this was around the time when the PS3 was just released. So it took a while for the processor to actually load the scenes. You got it. Jesus. Come on, y'all are dying by car explosions. Come on. One shot. Well, there goes all my men. Or all my comrades. What was the commander? The captain was around here somewhere, but oh well. Yep. That's the U.S. finest from the 1950s, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's continue. Well, shit. Oh shit. Unfortunately, guys, I do have to stop the stream as something came up. But if I can, I will stream again in a couple of hours or so. So I will be right back. I need to stop the stream for right now as something came up, but I will stream in a couple of hours, if I can. So thank y'all, and I will see y'all hopefully